Hi, welcome to another one of my videos. And today I wanted to bring you something different than you've probably ever seen. Or if you do know about this, then please leave in the comments. But I was at the grocery store this morning and I was doing some shopping to get some barbecue supplies together to use the smoker and the grill this weekend. And I was looking in the meat department and I came across something. I came across this. There was a whole bunch of packages of them, and they are called pork trimmings. Now, as the butcher is cutting the different pieces of meat, cutting the loins and the chops and everything to make it look super pretty in the package, any of the ends or pieces they have to cut off to shape it, instead of throwing it away as scraps, they put it in these containers and they sell it. The pork by me is $2.99 a pound up to $6, $7, $8.99 a pound, depending what store you go to, what type of cut are you getting. So when I can find pork that I can use for less than $1 a pound, I'm going to give it a try. So this is actually going to be awesome. I purchased 3 packs of these for less than $3. I ended up getting a little over 4 pounds, right in the area of 4 pounds of pork trimmings for $3 and change. So great deal. So what do you think I'm going to do? These are actually kind of like a crapshoot, what you get inside. You can get some parts of chops, some parts of loins, tenderloins. So what I like to do when I purchase these, I just like to take my hand and I just kind of go like this and I feel. Because if they cut up and they're leaving me parts of the pork shoulder or something with bones, I may not get that much in the package. And there was a couple packages that did have bones in it, so I left those. I ended up getting 3 packages. So I'm going to zoom in closer and I'm going to show you. This will take you, unlike taking pork chops out, seasoning it, throwing it in the oven, it'll take you 3 or 4 minutes to go through the package here. Use a pair of sharp meat scissors, trim the fat off, and you have perfectly serviceable pieces of meat. Now what do you think we're going to do with them? We're going to marinate them real good, and we are then going to put them on shish kebabs. And it's going to look just like stew meat, but pork. So if you have any recipes you want to use where you got chunks of pork that you put in instead of whole pieces, this will work perfectly, and it's great on a budget. So I'm going to zoom in real close here, and I'm going to show you what one of these packages looks like. Alright, now that we got a little closer, I am going to show you the label. There we got pork trimmings, 99 cents a pound, 90 cents for this package. And what we're going to do is, let's see if I can get a little closer here. What I'm going to do is we're going to open it up and I'm going to show you exactly what comes inside. Sorry about the camera work. I'm a one-man show here. I got these really good Farberware. I had Fiskars, but these are Farberware, and they work really good. Now you can see inside there's just a lump of pork. Now I can tell some of the pork, some might be from loins, some might be from chops, some might be from pork butt. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece. Now look at this. This is nice. Now if you feel it with your hand, they cut this part off because it has a little bit of connective tissue here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and I'm going to cut along the connective tissue on that side, and then I'm going to cut it on this side. Put that piece there. Now I have 2 really nice pieces, or I can cut this in half if I want. I'll have really nice pieces of pork. Cut that little piece off. Perfect. See? Now I got nice little pieces of pork to put on shish kebabs. Now, I already did 2 other packages that were just like this, and I got a heck of a lot of meat out of it. Tons and tons. So, just show you a couple more pieces. See, this one here is real nice. Really nice. You can even, if you wanted to, just marinate that up and cook it by itself, but we are going to go the rest of the way here Now, no matter how well you tend to cut these down, break them down, see, look at these beautiful pieces of meat. Now you could just take this, put this straight on the grill if you wanted to, or we could season it and put it in the smoker. But no matter what you do, there's always going to be a little bit of connective tissue there, a little bit of fat, but we're going to take care of that. And I'm going to show you how we're going to take care of that. What we're going to do is, one of the things you do when you smoke meat, see, look at all this beautiful meat. One of the things you do when you're using the smoker is you're using rubs, marinades, and low and slow cooking to break down the connective tissue. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to take two things and we're going to kind of combine it into one. Because I have made this type of thing before. We're going to, oh, look at this giant piece of pork. This is giant piece right here. So we're going to take two approaches here. We're going to take the marinade approach, and we're not going to use just any marinade. We're going to use a particular type of marinade that I personally like. Now, if you have something else you like, please feel free to use it. But the reason I like this, and I'll explain it to you once we get there. Okay. So I'm going to do the rest of this off the camera, but you can just see these are just beautiful, beautiful pieces of pork right here. Beautiful pieces. Look at this. Nice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Alright, so I was saying about the low and slow. We're going to put this on a grill, and obviously it's not going to take long to cook. But our marinade, we're going to let this marinade for overnight, 24 hours, 36 hours, about 24 hours. It's about 12 noon here now, so probably tomorrow around 1 o'clock I'm going to end up cutting these, putting these on the skewers and getting them on the grill. Have a nice little lunch for a Saturday afternoon. But you could let it go a little longer if you wanted to. It's not going to, in my opinion, it's not going to hurt it. It's just going to infuse more flavor. Alright, so I'll just leave that for right now. That's connected. Alright, so we're good. So out of two packages, we got this beautiful, I'll try and get in here for you. We got this beautiful plate of pork. Now if you see how much stew meat costs, like if you put this on the shelf, they'd probably get $4 or $5 a pound for it. But since we did the work, no problem, it's cheap. So what I like to use is this Wishbone, the Robusto Italian. Not the classic Italian, the Robusto. The Robusto, I think it has a little bit more vinegar in it. The herbs are a little bit of a stronger flavor, as it does say big bold flavor, Captain Obvious here, but it does taste a little bit different. And when you do let this marinate for a long period of time, I like the way this one infuses. I've tried store brands with infusing into pork chops and whatnot. This one is my favorite, and that one is the one that the kids eat and like the flavor of. So, you know, kids are always hard to please. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a Tupperware container. I'm going to take all my freshly cut up pork. Okay. I'm going to take this. Now, the vinegar in here, that's in here, the vinegar and seasonings, they are going to slowly break down the connective tissue inside as far as the marinade. They're going to be tenderizing this meat. So if there's any parts that of the meat when you were doing it, if you couldn't get all the, you know, the connective tissue out, if it was kind of borderline, it wasn't really hard, but it wasn't exactly soft, leave it in there, give it a try. And when you're going to put it on the skewer, if you still don't like the way it feels, you know, take it out. No big deal. well, and then what I'm going to do is maybe about 3-4 hours. I'll just mix it, just give it a mix just to move the marinade and stuff around. And then when we cook it on the grill tomorrow, we're going to cook it low. We're going to let it cook for a little while, you know, maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes at like a medium heat, just till it's done. And that's also going to, because we're going to cook it on a lower temp, it's also going to break down some of this connective tissue on here. So that's about it. I will be back, well, in a moment. You'll see tomorrow. But this is it for now. This is grilling on a budget. This is a huge thing of meat for less than $3. So I'm going to feed a family of 6 with this. So, okay, back. And it's been about 24 hours. Mixed it a couple times, and our pork has been marinating. And it is, you could take a look, it's nice and happy in there now. And I have a lovely assistant today. And so what we're going to do is quite simply, we are going to just grab pieces of meat. We're going to stick them on the stick. Be careful not to poke ourselves. We're going to take it down. So we've got a little handle left. And that's it. And we're going to put all the meat onto the skewers. And then when we're done, we're going to take these bad boys over to the barbecue for some grilling.
Yeah,
we are going to grill them. And we'll be back in a couple minutes when we're over at the grill and we got these all made. Okay, we got all of our meat sticks, kebabs, pork kebabs all done. And if you take a look there, you can see all the herbs and spices on there. So we got our grill preheated here. I got it on a medium heat. So what we're going to do, these are very much like the type you would get at the fair, the carnival. I'm just going to put them on. We're going to get a nice sizzle. Beautiful day today for this. I'm going to let these go for a couple minutes. Like I said, I got like a medium to a medium low heat. I don't want them to burn on me or flare up. So be back as soon as they're done. I'll show you when they're finished. Alright, well these are done. You can check them out. They are absolutely gorgeous. They haven't been on here terribly long. Let me bring one close to the camera here so you can see. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yep, so, they are gorgeous.
They smell great, right, Lucas?
Yep. Then he's going to put them in barbecue.
Nope.
What?
Oh, that's some good swine right there. So,
hey, Dad, could I have a bite?
Yeah, you can have a bite in a second. So,
right now.
Take these off. And thanks for watching. Try this at home. Remember, rate, subscribe, share on your favorite social media sites. And enjoy. Barbecue on. Here they are. Take a look. Really nice. Thanks for watching.